What's up, everybody? What's up? Ooh, we've already got some people in the chat. Thank you guys for liking this live already. For the 2 of you who have liked it, appreciate that so much. We're going to wait until, oh, there goes the notification. I got the notification. Let's see if anybody else gets the notification. Because you guys know the last few, we have not been getting notifications. So let me see. Oh, there you guys are. What's up, Charles? Gayla Brown in the house. What is up? Grateful MC. You guys, I just started like not feeling 100% right now. So I'm kind of like, if I'm kind of out of it, that's why. Hey, Timothy Wilson, Courtney Holland, Joanna Bachman. Hello, hello. Annette is here. Tammy is here. Jen Bulls, Troll Slayer in the house. What's up, Jen? Hey, Grateful MC, Riley. What is up, guys? I love it. I love that you guys all know it. You guys all know each other. Callie's here. What's up, y'all? Actually watched this week. Oh, Callie, awesome. You guys, I'm excited to talk about it. Honestly, it's been a few days since I finished watching the episodes. And so we're going to have to jog my memory on some of the stuff because I know as soon as we start talking about it, it will come back to me. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, no, Jen. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I know you had mentioned that he wasn't in good shape earlier. Dang it. I'm so sorry. You guys, prayers for Jen and her family. Lisa Blackman, I just wanted to stop by and say hi to my son. Having abdominal migraine episode. Love you. Oh, Lisa, prayers to you and your son, too. Oh, my goodness. Not a good night for people. Yeah, Courtney. Dang it. I'm so sorry, Jen. Prayers to Jen and her family for sure. And Lisa Blackman. Jeez. Oh, yes. Joanna, episode 9. Can we talk about it? Oh, my goodness. Episode 9, if you guys do not remember, was the episode where Rome had to talk PJ off the ledge. It was also in that same episode where Delilah told the kids about everything, which, hallelujah, finally, it's out in the open. Delilah finally came clean with her kids, and Sophie is not taking it well, as we know. So episode 9 was intense. Watching it was so intense. So that was the whole episode with PJ trying to figure out, or he thought John was his dad, and then he found out it wasn't John, that it was actually John's friend from high school. And so that was crazy. So he was ready just to jump off that ledge. And then Rome got up there with him. Oh my gosh. And then having them all in the stairway while it was all happening and listening to what was going on I was like, dang, that was so crazy. And I think that was also the same episode where Gary and Maggie broke things off and she moved out. So that was just a crazy, insane episode. I was like, my emotions were all over the place. I'm so glad PJ wasn't John's. I agree, Tammy, because I secretly want, and I'm just thinking of this right now, I secretly want PJ and Sophie to get together. I'm hoping PJ comes along and saves Sophie from going down this really bad path that she seems that she's going to be taking right now. So I'm curious if that's going to happen. Aw, Jen, she says this group is my joy. We love you, Jen. We love you. This is a good distraction, by the way, from everything in the world right now. I'm like, oof, I need my friends. I need to hang out with my friends tonight. Oh, Gayla. Yes, exactly, Gayla. We're all here for each other. So, yeah, if you guys need a chat, if you need someone to talk to, feel free to DM me on Instagram or each other, however you feel comfortable. Oh, and then yes, Grateful MC. Glad Regina finally wants to adopt. So there's that whole storyline too, where they're thinking of adopting, which I'm like, huh, that's gonna be cool. So we'll see that. I mean, that's a good little compromise for them, right? Oh, Callie, I want to read your comment. By the way, if anyone is having a bad week, listen to the song Good Thing by Spencer. Is it Crandall? Crandall? That song literally just turned like my day and week right around. Ooh, I'm writing this down because I will say, Joanna Bachman, if you're still here, I have been listening to that song by Cody Caines. Is it Cody Caines? I think I'm saying that wrong. Anyways, the Nothing Else song on repeat. It's like been so good. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. Spencer Crandall. Good thing. Okay, good thing. Sorry. You guys know I write everything in my notes when I go live here. Let's see. Oh, Rain just got a text message from Danny. Awesome. Danny's probably notifying everybody that I'm live, which is awesome. Ooh, okay, Tammy. Okay, we're getting into it. This is what I want to talk about. Tammy says, I still love him, but not happy with Gary. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on Gary because I have my thoughts too. I'm not happy with Gary, but I'm also not happy with Maggie. Like, I feel like I'm not happy with either of them. I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? It's so strange. If anyone needs Caleb or Matthew West. Okay, I gotta write that down too. Sorry, I love uplifting things. So, and who? Caleb and Matthew West. Okay. West. Okay. Thank you. I totally agree. This is a great distraction from everything. Yes. I'm like, oh, I got the text. I love Gary. Okay, Joanna loves Gary. I love when Gary told everyone at the restaurant to get their act together. Yes, Joanna. And you messaged me about that. And I was like, yes. Like, Gary was literally, even though his life is kind of falling apart, he's still the voice of reason. Like, he's still like, what the freak are you guys doing right now? Like, let's get it together. Let's fix this. And that's the other thing that happened was the whole Catherine and Eddie and Delilah situation where, oh, that got intense too for a minute, where Catherine was like up in her face and Delilah was like up in her face. Whew, that got intense too. But I was like, I understand. I was on, honestly, with that whole scenario, that whole situation, whose side were you guys on? I was with Catherine. I'm like, I think it was, and I've said this multiple lives, but that the kids need to know, that they need to let the kids know. And you could tell how much it was breaking Catherine's heart to have to lie to her kids. She did not like doing that. Oh, that was the other thing is when, in episode 9, I think that's the thing that got me the most. When Sophie went in and broke all of Eddie, was like slamming the guitars and like was telling Eddie, she's like, I hate you. Like, she was so mad. So when that happened, I was like, oh, this is intense. That was really crazy. Oh, Callie. Callie says, I'm sorry, but Maggie annoys the living crap out of me. I feel you. More and more, Maggie's starting to annoy me, which I'm like, it's so weird because I loved her so much at the beginning. And now more and more, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is weird. Oh, Paul is not happy with either one of them. He's out picking up on women, and I felt he should stand by Maggie. Okay, Tammy. Okay, I like that you brought that up because I feel like that too with Gary. I'm like, okay, Gary's over here because he's not all innocent either, but he's all over here like up in Maggie's business with this other dude. Which, what's his name again? Is it Eric or something? I feel like I get Eric and Delilah's guy confused. But that shady character, you guys know he's shady. But yeah, like Gary's all up in the business, like trying to figure out what's going on with them too. And I'm like, dude, you're literally sleeping with other women right now. Like at least 2 that we know of. So you should probably, and Maggie's literally, I mean, her and, is it Eric I hope I'm saying that right. You guys know who I'm talking about. But they kissed. And I'm like, that's all they've done. And you're over here just like sleeping with who knows who. But he's like so mad. I almost feel like he has like a sex addiction, and that's how he kind of deals with things. Like, you know how like an alcoholic will just like drink themselves like to an oblivion? I feel like that's kind of how he is. When something goes wrong, he turns to sex. And I'm like, oof, that's not good. Because he literally in one of the episodes went and got tested for STD. And I'm like, dude, you gotta chill. What are you doing? Yes, thank you, Gayla. Take a moment and hit the like button. I would love that. And also keep Jen and Lisa in your prayers. Yes, thank you, Gayla. Yes, and Gary set everyone straight. It was about time. Yeah, I appreciated Gary doing that because he's like, you guys are being ridiculous. Are we really going to bring in lawyers and do all that whole shebang? Which I think Delilah finally came to terms with the fact that she needed to tell Sophie because of PJ's situation. Like seeing how hurt PJ was, that he was lied to his whole life, I think made Delilah really realize like, oh, I should probably tell my kids, or this could be where they end up. And so while the Band-Aid hurts, the pulling off of the Band-Aid hurts right now, I think in the long run, it's just a better all around. Oh, unpopular opinion by Joanna. Tell us what you think, you guys. She says, I don't like Catherine. She seems to be too perfect. I know. I could see. We've talked about Catherine before and kind of like the wall she puts up. I do think I like Catherine because I feel like she's a fighter, and I feel like she's handled everything that's been thrown at her in a very classy way. And so in that sense, I really like her. I feel like Gary loves Maggie and she really loves him, but can't see herself with him. I know, it's like the weirdest thing. What's going on with Maggie? Like, why is she not able to like commit herself to Gary? I just think it's so interesting to me. Yes, Renee. Okay, what do you guys think of Eric, this shady character? So Renee says, I think Eric is hiding something, though. I agree. Obviously, he is, because he doesn't have the scar from the heart surgery. Because remember, he has her brother's heart. He does not have a scar. It showed him taking off his shirt, and there is literally no scar there. And I'm curious. Oh, and then Gary like dug up that information about his ex, about something to do with like her death, a wrongful death suit against him or something. So there's something shady there. I'm super curious where that storyline's going and what do you guys think of that? Gary wants his cake and eat it too. I agree, he does, but I love Gary. I still love Gary, but I'm like, what are you doing? If he's not planning on getting back with Maggie, then whatever. If you guys aren't getting together, whatever. But you cannot be mad at Maggie for maybe liking this Eric guy if you're out sleeping around. Like, it's kind of hypocritical. Maggie is one of those people that if my friend was dating them, I would be skeptical over, and like I would be a little protective of my friend. Ooh, I could see that, Callie. There is some weirdness there. And I can't pinpoint it because, like I said, I used to really love Maggie. And then all of a sudden I'm like, what's going on in your head? Like, this is really interesting. Oh, Antonia, it is A Million Little Things. We're on season 2 and we just finished up, I believe, was it episode 11, you guys, that we just finished up? To be fair, while Gary slept with 2 people, Maggie has been sneaking around with Eric and calling Eric when she gets upset. That's true. Knowing it is pointing it out, all while initially being with Gary. You're right, Callie. You're right. And there seems to be more of an emotional connection there with with Eric and Maggie, which is almost like, I feel like she's going to Eric to get that emotional support, where in a relationship, like, you should be going to your significant other for that. And if you can go to them for that, then there's obviously an issue there. So I would agree. I think you're right. That's fair. That is totally fair. I think he's hiding something big. I know. That's what I think too. I just can't pinpoint. Like, what would it be? What would it be that he's hiding? I don't know. Yep, exactly. No scar there. Yeah, he has no scar. So he obviously doesn't really have her brother's heart. So that's interesting. Oh no, Grateful MC said, wait till you find out Eric's whole story. Oh, are we gonna have a bombshell? I'm so scared. So obviously we'll find out this season then. You guys, we have 7 more episodes and we're done with season 2. And then we wait for season 3 to come out. Eric is too shady. Eric is suspicious. I agree. I think I know what happens with Eric. Oh no, Joanna. I literally can't pinpoint. I can't think of what his issue, what's going on there. I can't figure it out. Maggie wasn't talking to Gary. Nope. And I feel like that's who she should have been talking to. Like, after conquering her chemo treatments and all of that, and Gary being there for her through all of it, she should be more than comfortable talking to Gary about these issues. Oh, I love the thing with the dog. Tammy, yes. What did you guys think of the dog situation? So he got to keep his dog. He gave the lady the dog that looks like her old dog. And she was like, she totally was onto him though. She was like, I know this is not, what is the dog's name? Colin or something? Collins? But she was like, but I still love him just as much. So that was kind of cute. Maybe he's gay or her brother's lover. I don't know. Okay, Mrs. Alma, I thought that maybe that was the case because of how he reacted when Maggie kissed him. So that could be. Let's see. He was talking to someone on the phone and he said, I can't tell her now. I know. So I wonder if that's what it was. Like, was he, that's true. That could be it. So the having the brother's heart is like a cover up, you think? Like, that was his way of connecting with the family, but in all reality, it was more, maybe they were lovers? I don't know. Ooh, it could be. Bomb. Some people are my favorite. Oh, yes, Callie, such secrets. Right, get it. I'm back. Hey, Courtney. Oh, Callie, can we just talk about one of my fave characters for a moment? Danny getting his first kiss. Yes, that was so, okay, which is crazy. Okay, what grade is Danny in? Because I am just like, my kids were kissing at that age. But I think it's funny because I actually really loved what they did with the storyline there and how his first kiss wasn't the girl in the play. Like, it ended up being with the boy that he actually liked first and then the girl. And so I appreciated that part of the storyline too, because I was like, that's not what he really wanted. He didn't want his first kiss to be with this girl. So I thought that was, I almost forgot about that part too. Dang, that's awesome. Bye, Joanna. I'm going to head out now. I love you all. Praying for everyone. Jen, I'm just a message away. Oh, thanks, Joanna. Have a good night. I think that may be his complete cover-up. I think maybe he could be his lover. I think so, Susan. That could be it, right? That makes sense. And maybe his brother, like maybe Maggie's brother didn't want anybody to know, and so he feels like he has to keep that secret. I don't know. It ended up being meaningful. Yes, Callie. Oh, 7th grade? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty normal for that age. But yeah, I was glad that it ended up that way because you could tell like he was not too thrilled about that being his first kiss. And I'm glad that he told Delilah. I'm glad he told his mom. I thought that was cool. And Danny seems to be so forgiving of his mom after his mom just dropped this huge bombshell on them. Danny has been really awesome about like still loving her and accepting her. And then Sophie is just gone off the deep end. Like she is ready to be, which, oh, that part was so cute though. Like when Regina made her favorite soup, and she's like, oh, I didn't know, like, you knew this was my favorite soup. How did you know this was my favorite? And she's like, I didn't. And it was her mom, like, she realized her mom had told her that was her favorite. I just thought that part was so sweet. I'm like, oh, I love that. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Grateful MC. That's really cool. That's what I love about this movie. I've said this before too, is there's so many different storylines and different characters to relate to, like in real life, or you know somebody who's like that, or you know, whatever. And I think that's why it's been such a popular show for people, because you can find a way to relate. Oh man, this bites. I'm so lost now. I hate not being able to watch this with y'all. Oh, Gayla, dang it. Oh no, Courtney. Do you have it? Dang. Send in prayers. I've been able to stay up with the group, but tonight I got lost. Oh no, Gayla, if you have any questions, let us know. We can answer them. And can we also talk about Danny giving Gary a speech about how relationships and kisses are supposed to mean something? Yes! After he caught Gary kissing his teacher, wise beyond his years. Callie, I loved that part because it clicked with, I feel like, I mean, hopefully it clicked with Gary, but yeah, like a kiss is supposed to mean something is basically what Danny told Gary. And Gary, like you could tell Gary was really taking it in. And so I hope Gary like kind of changes his ways with that, because I don't like that part of Gary. I don't like the part of him being kind of this playboy bachelor guy. I'm like, ugh, you're just too nice and too smart for that. It's a difficult situation, but I love him for his honesty. Yeah, you know what? And he's your son. Like, you're gonna love him no matter what, right? Like, and I'm sure, I mean, I just know, like, even seeing, like, Danny's character and stuff, and obviously, you know, like, a lot of people who are gay have a hard time coming out to their family and their friends and those that are closest to them because they're afraid of losing them. And so I just think it's so great that you stick with him and love him. I think that's awesome. Yes, Courtney, praying for you. Keep us posted for sure. No, I don't go near anyone because me and my dad are immune compromised. Yeah. Stay safe. Yes, Tammy, I agree 100%. She said, I think it hit Sophie harder because of her relationship with Eddie. I totally agree. She really loved Eddie and respected him, and to find that out, I think she like looked up to him in a lot of ways with their music and things like that. And so when she found that out, she was not happy with Eddie at all. Like that moment of her slamming the guitars and just like getting so mad at Eddie, like was so, I felt it. Like she did such a great job playing like as an actress in that moment, because I was just like, like you felt her pain, like you felt her feel her feelings of betrayal, and I was just like, oh dang, that was good. That was crazy. Oh, Gayla says, I'm here scratching my head about how is someone supposed to have her brother's heart and no scar. So yeah, Gayla, he's obviously lying. And so that's what we're saying. We don't really know. All we know is that he doesn't have the scar, but we don't know why he's lying about not having Maggie's brother's heart. So that's probably going to come out in the next 7 episodes at some point. Danny was my hero in that scene. Just felt bad that he said if his mom and dad stayed together, none of this would have happened. Oh, that emotion and comment from Danny was a little bit of a heartbreaker. Oh, that's true. I feel for these kids. Like, with these situations, like these adult situations and the mess that they get themselves into, I feel like it's always hardest on the kids. It's always hardest on the kids. And that's what ticks me off so bad when couples do stuff like that to each other, because I'm like, your kids are going to be devastated. You know they are. How can you do that to your children? If like if we're not even thinking about the spouse or the significant other, how can you do it to the kids? Like that's where it's like, Sophie feels betrayed by Eddie. Yeah, 100%. Oh, new name, Tina's Family Support Group. I like it, Gayla. We are a support group, always here. I love it. Tina lifts us up. You guys, honestly, it's you guys. You guys lift me up. You lift each other up. I see you guys all in the comments, literally there for each other. And I am a firm believer in prayer. And so the fact that you guys are just willing to pray for each other in difficult times, sometimes that's all people need. Well, some of us do know what the deal with Eric is. LOL, just not all of us yet. Oh, shoot. Callie, we're going to figure it out, though. I'm just, like, dying to know. I watched these episodes, I finished it so early on in the week that I'm like, oh, my gosh, I just want to move on to the next. But for me, I can't because I know when on these lives, I'll give away what's coming up. So I have to, resist. So I'm so excited on Wednesday. I'm like, yes, tonight I can finally watch some episodes. So I'm excited to see how it goes. Thank you, Susan. Can't wait till y'all tell about that in the next live. Oh, shoot. See, you guys are getting me worked up again. Oh, Callie, I like that observation. I agree. So Callie says, I feel like Danny's a little bit of a mini Gary in the sense of setting people straight and keeping the peace. I agree. And Danny kind of strikes me as the type of person who's he loves unconditionally. And I think Gary's that way. Like Gary gets really ticked off when he feels betrayed or when somebody has betrayed somebody else, but he still gets over that and ends up loving them. And I think Danny's that way too. Like he's an unconditional lover. And I love that. My niece and her wife live across the street from me, and I love them so much. They have been together for 10 years, and they are the best couple. I love that, Tammy. That's so awesome. That's nice to have them right across the street, too. I think that's why I like the relationship as it develops more. Yeah, and I think that's probably, Kelly, I think that's why they get along so well. I think they understand each other. And they're not afraid. I mean, it's usually Gary kind of putting Danny straight, but these last couple episodes, it was Danny putting Gary straight. And like you said, he's just wise beyond his years. And so I love that about them. And they respect, there's that mutual respect and love between the two of them that they actually listen to each other, even though their ages are like this, you know? Oh, Callie, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, some weeks have been, you guys, we're just rolling with the punches, right? All of us. Oh. All splits hurt. Kids doesn't have to be because of a cheater. Anything can hurt a child because they say it's their fault when it's not the kid's fault. Kids do not need to be the glue and be the marriage. Yep. It's so true. Even if it's a relationship that isn't split up, it could be the fighting between the parents or there could be abuse or there could be so many things, and it's always the kids who suffer. Yeah, so glad your week is better, Callie. I think the unconditional love is what makes both Gary and Danny my favorite characters. Yeah, and I don't think either of them are afraid to tell the people or call the people out when they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. This is wrong. You should not be doing this. I still love you. I'm going to help you through this, but what you're doing is wrong. And so I like that too. Oh, now I share my hands. Yes, Gayla. Gayla, you're awesome. Gary and Danny keep each other on the right path. Yes, Danette, totally. Hi, Danette. Have I missed your comments? I don't know. My friend who was on the accident on Monday was hurt. She doesn't remember him hitting her. She was knocked unconscious for a little bit. We think some part of his car went through her window. Wow. How is she doing, Susan? Is she doing okay now? Danny and Gary get each other. Totally. So what would you say was like, what stuck out to you guys these last few episodes? Like, what was the one thing, or what is the thing you're looking forward to the most in the upcoming ones of like storyline wise? Wandra, I don't think I saw your comment. Let me see. About the brother's heart was in episode 12. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, so that's the next episode. That's the next one coming up. So are you saying that's when we find out what's going on with that whole situation? I'm an episode away from figuring it out. You know I gotta watch it tonight if that is the case. Oh, she thinks she has whiplash also. Oh, geez. She went to the hospital today. So no, like, life-threatening things, right? My nephew has always tried to be the one trying to fix things with my brother and his wife. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot on a kid, you know? Just quiet tonight in a funk. Oh, Danette, I'm sorry. It seems like a lot of people are going through a lot in this live tonight. So prayers to you, Danette, also. She was okay, but ended up in the hospital today. I watched it all, and I don't remember what happened in what episode, so I'm mostly keeping my mouth shut. I hear that, Tiffany. I know. That's why I can never move ahead, because I'm like, okay, I'm the one that literally has to talk about this, and knowing me, I would just, like, blow everything. So that's why I like, stick to the episodes we're supposed to watch, even though I want to watch more. That's awesome, Courtney. That's so cool. No life-threatening injuries. Good. Oh my gosh, no, I'm missing some comments. Sorry. Let me see if I can scroll back. I just watched some of the content on YouTube. It's interesting how the creator made it from his past and a good friend who died. Are you talking like the show is based off of like things that happened in his life? That's interesting. Let's see. I thought we watched. Oh. Did we watch? Are we on episode 12, you guys? We might be on episode. Are we, like, did we watch episode 12? Because we did 6 episodes, and the next one will be 7 episodes. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, you're right. Did I not watch episode 12? I don't think I watched episode 12, you guys. Oh, no. Did I? Crap. Maybe you guys know more than I know then. Now I can't remember. I want to say I just finished episode 11, and I was like, oh, that's it. Like, I can't watch anymore. Okay, Tammy didn't watch 12. What did I say? 1 through 6. So we watched 1 through 6. So, yeah. And then episode, you count 7 because you watched 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. We were supposed to watch 12, you guys. Why didn't I? Susan didn't watch 12 either. Did we discuss something? Oh my gosh. Wait, how many episodes does this go to? Why were we all on the same page of not watching 12? Okay, Callie says, I think we were supposed to be starting on episode 13. That's why I was confused why you didn't know what happened with Eric and the whole heart thing. Oh my gosh, I messed up, you guys. I messed up. I literally didn't watch episode 12. I cut myself short, and I could have watched another episode. Dang it. That is so funny. Okay, so I guess what? Is there 8 episodes left then for me? Or for all of us who stopped on, oh. sorry. I had to text Danny. He's getting me an order from Subway. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Holy crap. A lot of you guys didn't watch 12 either, though. I wonder why. Like, why did we all stop on 11? How did I get confused there? I don't even know. Isn't there 19 episodes? So now I have to watch 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, no. It was supposed to be 6, 6, and 7. Dang. I'm sorry, guys. We could have totally talked about the Eric situation. Yep, we all agreed to 6, 6, and 7. Crap. Dang. Okay. Crap. Now I wish I would have watched 12 so we could have figured out what the heck was going on. You know what I probably did? I probably counted 6. I probably did like 7. No. What did I do? I don't know how I did that. Oh, that would be fun, Courtney. Courtney says, could we send each other Christmas cards this year? That would be really fun. That would be, how would we do that? We would have to figure that out. Bambi Cole, what's up? Okay. I don't know, you guys. I don't know how I missed watching episode 12. I'm an idiot. What can I say? Dang it, because we could have all talked about it. Glad I didn't spoil anything about that. You probably counted from 6, like including episode 6, which made you end at 11. Yeah, that's probably what I did. Which is so dumb because I watched episode 6, so I don't even know what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we just know for the next week, we've got to finish this season out. So some of you have 8 episodes to watch. Some of you have 7 episodes to watch. But either way, we're going to finish out the season and we'll get to talk about it on Wednesday. So thanks, Kayla. It has been, my mind has kind of been everywhere too. I'm just kind of, things are crazy. Yes, prayers, guys, so many prayers to all of you. I'm so glad you didn't spoil anything either, Callie. That could have been so funny. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Let's see. Right, Courtney? Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, my gosh. It's been crazy this week. It has been a crazy week. At least you didn't go to 13. That's true, Danette. Then I could have spoiled a lot for you guys. I will have my ears on Wednesday. Awesome. I have to take notes to keep track of the story. Memory just doesn't work. I know. You know what? I'm going to have to, I think this next one, I'm going to take a few notes too because I tend to remember everything that was up, like, that I most recently watched, and then I forget about all the things that happened back. But that's why I like talking to you guys, because you guys remind me of like all the, like the whole Danny episode and different things that happened there. So it just reminds me of like all that stuff. So, oh, and we didn't even talk about it. Rome's mom dying. How crazy was that? That was crazy. I did not see that coming. That was actually really sad. And Rome's dad and his relationship is very interesting too. The wind blew my mind. That's awesome. Yes. Sorry. I have to get better about notes too. Have too much in my brain. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes I just have to write it down. I know it, and I do, like when I read The Midnight Sun, I have to take notes. Otherwise, I'll forget by the time I go live on Monday for the book. I'm like, I'll read something. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And I'll write it down in my notes. Like my notes in my phone are like, come in handy. I know, Susan. I didn't see that coming either with his mom. I'm like, that was literally out of nowhere, which just makes you realize, like, man, you better like get on good terms with the people that you love because you just never know. That was so sad. Oh, I know, Callie. Callie said Rome's dad's still going on the cruise because he promised. I thought that was so sweet too. He's got a heart in there. He comes across as kind of this hardcore guy, but he's got a soft spot for sure. Oh, and then when Rome was watching like the clips back from when they were kids, like how sweet was that when he realized like it was his dad who put all the stars up on his bunk bed. So ooh, Wandra, I don't know. Oh, did he steal it? I don't know if I knew that. Are you talking about, that's probably coming, I bet, in the next episode, right? But did I know that already? All I remember was Rome showed the guy his script, and he wanted the guy, he wanted Rome to like switch up a bunch of things in the script. So maybe that's coming in the next episode. But I did think that. I did think that when Rome showed him the script, that I'm like, I wonder if he's going to try to steal the movie idea. Ooh, that's so true, Tina. Count every day as a blessing. Yeah, Gayla, you just never know. It's horrible. It's so sad. But I did like how Rome said he didn't have anything left to say to his mom. Like he felt like he had always been very like made sure he told her he loved her and like they had a good relationship. Whereas how he said with his dad, he's like, I have unsaid things that I need, you know, that if his dad were to pass away, that it would be a different story. So I just thought that was a really good reminder. Yes, he told Rome he was proud of him. That's literally all Rome, I think, wants to hear from his dad is just, I'm proud of you, and just give him some credit, you know? Oh, yeah, that's right. There was more of the script stuff in episode 12, I think. Now I'm trying to remember what y'all know or not. So I don't think we know much about the script. If I remember correctly, the last thing that happened with the script was Rome gave it to the producer, whoever that guy is, to read it over, and the guy was like, change these things up. Yes, like this live. Thank you, Gayla. Trying to get to date before the next season starts to air. Yes, we're trying to get up to date before the next season starts to air. Yes, Susan. So we literally are on our last 8 episodes, which we will be watching throughout this week, and then Wednesday's live, which is, what's the date on Wednesday, guys? The 11th is Wednesday. So we will be all finished and done, even with our live discussion, by the 11th. And then we will be ready to start. I'm thinking we're going to have to go live multiple times during the week because we also have Virgin River coming up. So when does the new season of A Million Little Things start? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Courtney. So Virgin River starts the 27th. So that is Friday the 27th. That's 1, 2, 3 weeks away. And then A Million Little Things, I think, starts before that. There was more about the script in the episode I watched. I want to say something to see if it triggers your memory, but don't want to spoil episode 12 if it was in that episode. Ooh. I'm okay with you saying something. I just don't know what everybody else has seen. But yeah, maybe say something. Maybe it will trigger my memory. I could watch a live with this group every night. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, let's go live every night, party. Okay, so the 19th and the 27th. Ooh, so A Million Little Things starts the 19th. Is it just one episode at a time, or is it one that we can? Is it one that we can binge? Thoughts? I can't. I don't know if it's like showing on actual TV or what. We're gonna have to do 2 because they're gonna override with each other. So I do feel like is gonna be have to be 2 lives a night, or not a night, 2 lives a week. 1 for Virgin River and 1 for A Million Little Things, which I'm totally okay with that. Ooh, Saved by the Bell too. That's gonna be another good one. Okay, Callie. See, I don't think we know that information yet from episode 11. At least I didn't gather that, if that was the case. Sweet Magnolias comes, we don't know. I don't think we know when that comes out, do we? No, Kelly, I don't think you did. I don't think so. But does anyone know if A Million Little Things, when the new season comes out, are we going to be able to binge some of the episodes, or is that like a 1 episode a week kind of thing? Let's see. Maybe we should go live the nights they come on, if not the same night. That would be fun. Like, talk about it right after. I can't wait for Virgin River season 2. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. I'm so excited. If you have not seen the full preview or the full trailer for it, I do have that up on this channel. If you guys want to go check it out, I kind of give my thoughts about the preview and what's happening in there. Virgin River will be all episodes at once, won't it? A Million Little Things will be episode at a time, right? That's what I'm thinking. So if that's the case, if A Million Little Things is 1 episode at a time, maybe we can all watch it and then I can go live right after it's on. And then we could talk about that episode. That's going to be hard to just do 1 episode a night, especially like I'm so used to binging it. We have to wait a full week before the next episode comes. Sweet Magnolia isn't being filmed yet, and no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we know anything about Sweet Magnolias yet. Probably next year, guys, if that. 1 a week. Okay, good to know. 1 a week. Thank you, Ashley. It's a good idea. Okay, so maybe that's what we do. No binging. Danny's here, you guys, which, just so you guys, yeah, Danny just said, we're going to be going live. So if you're not tired of me yet, we are going to be going live on Foodies for like a fun little mukbang with you guys again tonight. So we thought that would be fun just to hop on there real quick, just to kind of create distraction and have a good time. So, why no binging, Danny? Okay, so that would actually work out if A Million Little Things is 1 episode a week, because I think we could watch it that night and then I could go and hop on live right after and we could just discuss it right there and then, which would be fun. And then Virgin River, we can just do what we've been doing and just say, hey, let's watch this amount, and then we'll meet next week to talk about it. Hey, Secretary Danny. Yeah, so you guys, Danny is home, so I do need to go downstairs. It is dinner time, but we are going to be going live. So if you guys want to join us over on Phillips Fam Bam Foodies, we are going to be going live over there here in just a couple minutes. So if you guys are interested in seeing what we're eating tonight, Subway for the Foodies live stream. Yep, you know it. Oh, Wandra, you haven't seen Virgin River? Watch it. Watch it before the new season comes because it is so good. You're going to love it. It takes a couple episodes to maybe get into it a little bit, but I promise you, you'll love it. It's so good. Yeah, go see what we got from Subway, you guys, on Phillips Bam Bam Foodies. Okay, we've been talking for almost an hour, so I'm going to go. Guys, make sure you watch the rest of the episodes of, now I'm getting all of these confused, A Million Little Things. We have 7 to 8 episodes to watch, and then we will discuss that again live here on Wednesday. And then remember, Monday, I also go live for my book club. So, all right, I will see you guys later if I don't see you over on the Foodies channel. Thanks for the combo. Bye, everybody.